Good morning, Edna Mustangs. It is Monday, June 8th, 2020. Oh my gosh, it's the last week of school. Crazy. Thank you for coming back. We are going to sort of do some mindfulness, kind of. But before we do that, we are going to calm ourselves and check in by using our breathing tool 3 times together. Okay, go ahead and take out your hand tape measure and let's use it 3 times. And remember, you can say the tagline in your head. I calm myself and check in. Okay, you guys ready? Let's start. Last one. Good job. I actually wanted to mention something about the breathing tool that I've never mentioned to you before, and I'm shocked that I haven't. But if you are somebody who tends to take deep breaths maybe too quickly, or you're having a hard time just being present while you do it, one great thing to do is to imagine looking at the number on your tape measure. And if you're not sure what I mean, I have my little tape measure here. And what you'll notice is that on the tape measure, when you pull it out, are numbers. And so what I sometimes have my kiddos do, the ones who have a hard time slowing down their breath, is I will tell them when they take a deep breath in and they stop to find what number do they see. So I pulled it all the way out to the number 20. You can't see it because it's upside down. But if I don't have a tape measure, I'm just going to imagine, like, what number do I see? Check out your number and then breathe out. And it really helps you slow down and just kind of stay present in that exercise. So if you're somebody that's like that, add that little piece in. When you breathe in, hold it and look at what number you see on your tape measure and then blow out. Okay. Anyways, so welcome back. It's Monday, and we like to do Mindful Monday on Mondays. But oh my gosh, what am I doing? Let's check in with our feelings. Such an important part of every single day. I have 2 feelings today. I have this very first one. Do you guys remember what this feeling is? I'll give you a hint. It is a feeling that you have after you accomplish something, maybe that you've been working really hard on, and you finally get it. You would feel proud. I am personally feeling proud this morning because actually I've just been feeling really proud of our country. I've been feeling really proud of all the voices that are standing up for equal rights and anti-racism, and I've been really, really proud of just all of the beauty that I've been seeing come out of the protests. I know that there have been not some that have not felt very good to see, but the majority of people getting out there and, marching and speaking for what's right has been so incredible to witness, and I feel really proud of us, and I feel proud of how far we've come in just 1 week. So because of that, I actually have this next feeling. And I've showed you guys this one before, but it has been a while. This is a feeling that you get when you feel like good things are going to happen, and that is optimistic. It's a really big word. I'm feeling optimistic, which basically means that you are anticipating that good, positive things are going to happen. So like when you wake up in the morning, you say to yourself, today's going to be a great day. Instead of waking up and saying, ugh, today's going to be the worst. That's you being pessimistic. I was pessimistic for quite a while about everything that's been going on, and actually this morning I'm feeling really optimistic. So it's mainly I'm feeling optimistic that people are speaking for all the right stuff and that people are starting to get on the same page, and I want to be optimistic about it is really what it is. I want to be optimistic, and so I'm saying that I feel that way. How are you feeling today? How did you wake up this morning? What zone are you in? What feelings did you have when you woke up? What feeling did you have after you brushed your teeth? How are you feeling today? Let's go ahead and take this time to turn and talk with our family if we're with them. And if you're by yourself, you already know, take out your journal, tell yourself how you're feeling today and why, or send me an email. Let's press pause and do that now. Good job, guys. Okay, so welcome back. Mindful Monday is going to be mindful, sort of, but it's not so much about mindfulness. It does include mindfulness because it is very much trying to ground yourself. But I mainly wanted to talk about changing our negative thoughts into positive thoughts. And if you don't know what I mean, a negative thought is when you think anything bad. You think negatively. I know this is our last week of school. I know this is not ideal. This is not ideally how we want to feel in the last week of school. This is not ideally how we want to spend the last week of school. And so some of us have maybe some negative feelings about that and negative thoughts. And some of the ones that I've been hearing come up have really been more worried than anything. They've been thoughts about, you know, how the school year is going to start. And Bug here actually is on the same page, you guys. Bug has been feeling really, really worried. And if you guys remember Bug, who is a bug, is a very shy, timid, cautious friend. Bug doesn't like when things are really loud. Bug loves to know what to expect. You know, Bug's not the one to show up to a birthday party and be life of the party. Oftentimes Bug won't show up because he feels too nervous about what's going to happen. He gets really, really worried. And one of the things that have been coming up a lot with him, and I know with some other students, is what is going to happen in the fall. Everybody's wondering, are we going to be in school? Are we going to be on our computers learning again? If we're in school, do we have to wear masks all day? Are we going to get to have recess? All of these are valid questions that I completely understand why our brains have turned those thoughts into worries. And Bug has a lot of worries. Bug has been sharing with me how he's worried about, you know, are his friends going to be in his class next year? Is he going to have the teacher that he wants to get next year? Is PE going to still be a thing next year? Oh my gosh, what about music? So many things that he's wondering. But a huge worry of Bug's is he going to be so far behind in school? Is he going to be like a whole grade level behind the rest of his peers? Did he not learn enough to be able to go to the next grade level? I keep telling him, yes, Bug, you've worked so hard. Everyone's been working so hard ever since we started remote learning in March. And everyone's on the same page. It's true. But I understand, again, why Bug and why others feel that way. Because we just don't know what to expect. But I want to say, I'll go to Bug's first worry, which I wonder if any of you feel this way. You know, are my friends going to be in my class in the fall? Okay, well, they may and they may not. But what I do know is that teachers and myself work really, really hard to create classrooms where students work well together. We put students together in a class knowing that they're going to help each other learn the most that they can. And so maybe that includes your friends. Maybe it doesn't. But that's okay because the classroom is for learning and recess is for having fun, right? But one thing I did say to Bug, we always make sure that each and every student, including you, Bug, has a friend or someone that they like learning with in their class. So you can take that worry and you can toss it in your garbage can. He's going to try. And I want you guys to try that too. Now, another worry that he had was, is he going to be so far behind? Everybody is coming to school in the fall in the exact same way. Everyone has been distance learning since March. Everyone's been working as hard as they can since March. And what I know is we have incredible teachers who are going to meet you and you, Bug, where you are. So if you need a little extra help with math, they're going to give you tons of more help. If you need a little extra help with reading, they're going to give you tons of help with reading. We are going to make sure that when you come to school, you are getting what you need to feel like you're doing okay. Everyone is coming back in the same way. So do not worry if you feel like you might be behind. You are where you need to be right now. Should you be reading this summer? Yes. Should you be continuing your math facts and math practice? Absolutely. But don't do it to worry yourself. Don't let the worry take over. Do it because you know that's what you should do to just continue your learning. It doesn't stop just because it's summer. So there's that. And what I think that we all need to understand is that we don't know if we're coming back into the classes in the fall. We don't know if we do come back into the classes, what that's even going to look like. But what we do know is that there are a lot of people putting a lot of work into making the fall a fun experience, a good learning experience, and making it the best that we possibly can to keep everyone safe and learn at the same time. So what you do know is that you will have a teacher, there will be kiddos in your class that you know and love, and you will continue your learning. Do you get that? Bug's going to keep working on that. Bug still feels a little worried, and that's okay. Worry is okay, as long as you don't let the worry turn your thoughts into negative thoughts. Because when you worry, sometimes it's just trying to help warn you, like, hey, just be cautious, just be careful. Hey, let's just keep reading just in case. Hey, let's just do some math today just in case. But when your thoughts become negative, however, that's when it hurts, right, Bug? Bug often gets himself into just bad situations because of his thoughts. He skips out on seeing his friends because he worries, I should be reading, I can't go have fun. I'm trying to think of like what else he does. I mean, you guys, sometimes he's gotten himself so worked up that like he won't ride a bike for a week because he's worried because he heard his friend fell off his bike and skid his knee, and now he doesn't want to skid his knee, so now he won't get on his bike. He's that friend, you guys, that I think I told you, he didn't eat broccoli for the longest time because he was afraid that trees would grow in his belly. What? He takes his worries and they develop into negative thoughts. Instead of thinking like, ooh, I don't know, that looks like a sketchy vegetable, but let me try it, I bet it's going to be okay. Positive thought. Instead, he says, oh, I don't know, that looks like a sketchy vegetable. I can't eat that because if I eat that, then trees will grow in my belly. No. Same with his friend when he fell off of the bike. He could have just thought like a positive thought, like, oh man, I bet that hurts so bad. But you know what? I know that it'll heal, and I bet he probably learned a little lesson. It's a good thing he was wearing a helmet. I better wear my helmet. But instead, he thought to himself, oh no, my friend fell. I bet that hurt so bad. That's going to happen to me. I just know it. I can't ride my bike anymore. Negative thought. So something that I want you guys to do when it comes to school especially is to not let your worries turn into negative thoughts. And if you have any negative thoughts, I want us to work on reframing those thoughts. And when I say reframe, I mean changing the negative into positive. And one thing I want you guys to do is actually take one of your worries, one of your potentially negative thoughts that you have about school year next year, about the fall, and I want you guys to change it into a positive thought. So this could be for anyone. This could be, oh my goodness, my foot just fell asleep. This could be if you're in kindergarten going into first grade and you just don't know what to expect and you're really worried and you have lots of feelings like, what if the teachers are mean? What if I can't keep up? What if my friends are in my class? I want you to then change those into, I'm really looking forward to first grade. I bet I'll have someone in my class that I really like being with, and I know I'm going to learn so much. They're going to help me learn a lot in first grade. One of the things that I talked about, what I want you guys to do is make a little positive thought bubble, and I did include a positive thought bubble that you can print out in the Parent Square message, but you don't need to print it out. As per usual, I put it in my journal. I just drew this thought bubble. And what I put was, well, because like one of my worries, you guys, is my worry is like I'm not going to see you. My worry is that I'm not going to be at school with you, and I'm not going to get to see the students that I love, and I'm not going to get to see all my teacher friends that I love, and I feel worried about that. I feel worried about not being in my office. So I changed that worry and like that negative thought about like how it's going to be horrible if that happens. I changed that into a positive thought. And I said, I'm excited to see my students and teachers in the fall and continue our SEL work, social emotional learning. I'm excited to be in my office again. Now look, I don't know what's going to happen. We just don't. And that's the truth. If it's distance learning again, I have to tell myself I do still get to see students and teachers just via Zoom. I do still get to be in an office. It's just not the office that I like. But I also know that I will someday, whether it's the first day of school, the middle of the school year, or the end of the school year, I will be back in my office and I will see you guys with my real eyes and I will get to be with all the teachers again. So that's me changing my negative thought into a positive because, you guys, there's a lot of stuff that we cannot control right now. But what we can control is the way that we respond to it and the way that we think about it. So let's not spend our summer thinking negatively about the fall. Let's spend it thinking positive thoughts and just really getting ourselves excited to start again in August. Just get excited to enjoy your summer because the fall is going to be great. You're going to be prepared, you're going to have a great teacher, and you're going to have friends surrounding you. Okay, guys. Me and Bug had a lot of fun talking about this today. Be mindful. Think about what are some of the worries that you've been having about next year. Have they turned into some negative thoughts about how you don't like certain ways of learning? If you don't like distance learning, or you're afraid that you're going to have no one in your class that you like. Reframe it. Use this time to change that negative thought into a positive one. And say it to yourself every day, because then you'll start to believe it and it will come true. Okay, guys, I miss you tons. Happy last Monday of the school year. Have a great day. It's really beautiful outside, so make sure you get outside, turn that screen off. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tool Tuesday. Tomorrow, you guys, we're going over 2 tools. It's going to be a whopper, but they're great tools to add. They're the last 2 tools to add into our toolbox. So show up tomorrow for Tool Tuesday, and I'll see you then. Okay, bye, guys.